Hi, I'm Nancy with Factory Direct Crafts, and today we're going to be making this garland for your Christmas tree. Here it is right here. And it's made with music paper, like this. A paper cutter is a really good idea because there's a lot of cutting, but you could use scissors if you wanted to. You need some clear, dry tacky glue, and you need some pure gold acrylic paint. You need a whole bunch of paper clips, a ruler, and a bead, and your gold thread and needle. And I think we're ready to start. Okay, first thing you need to do is figure out how big your paper clips are, because that's going to determine how large the little pieces of paper have to be. Mine, I figured out I needed 3/4 inch. You want to have enough to hook them on either end showing. Not much, just a little. Just enough so that it'll move gently on there. So I figured out how big mine is, and like I said, I need 3/4 inch. And I found some music that the lines of the music were really close to that. So it's perfect. Okay? So the paper cutter just works so much quicker. That's really handy. Now I'm doing them 1 1/4 inch long. And you can just use your guide on there. 1 1/4. Okay. So the best thing to do is just cut a whole bunch of these and have them all ready. And that's what I've done. I got a whole little bowl of my little papers all cut, ready to go. Get rid of that. Okay, now the next step is getting all your paper clip strings put together. And the more organized you are, the easier it is when you go to connect these. So what I want you to do is put 4 together twice. You need 2, 4 long, okay? Get those snapped together. You just run them up through the thing here, through the holes so that they're a chain, okay? 2 of those, and then do 14 paper clips. The next one is 15, and lay that next to that one so you see that it's one longer, and then a 16 link chain, okay? And then have those all laid out in order there. Okay, then what you're going to do, you're going to take one of your pre-done little rectangles, and you're going to start putting them on the paper clips. And you just hold it on there and wrap. Just wrap it up, and you want it tight. And I found that just using a toothpick is the quickest way to do this. You mess with the glue bottle or paintbrush and it's just takes longer. So just a little toothpick and slide the glue along. And once you've done this a while, it goes faster. You get good at it, okay? So, and I'm not going to make you watch me do all of these because I don't think you would like that very well. You'll get the idea, and you just run the glue along, and good glue, and it sticks. Okay, so I don't want to do the end piece that's going to click on first. I mean, right now, I want to keep that the same empty like that. And that's how I want to do on all of these. I want to cover all of these except the ones at either end. Okay, is that clear? Don't cover the ones at either end of the chain. On those, the 15 and the 16 and the 4s. Okay. On the 14 link chain, cover all of them, okay? Because you're going to attach into that little hole, and it's better if that's covered. Okay, now we're going to connect all these chains, and I've worked on this and figured out the tricks to it to get it to come out right. You want to take your 14 length chain, and you have to do these in order on that. You have to attach the other ones in order or it won't hang right. Okay, and I found out the trick is these end clips, you want the chain hanging on the fat, longer part of the paper clip, and you're going to clip with the short little part. Okay, it makes it work. Okay, way easier. Alrighty, so I'm going to take my 14 in my hand here. I'm going to take the 15, and I'm going to slide the 15 right inside that little hole where the music paper leaves this little nice little hole. Okay. Then I take the 16 next. I'm going to do the same thing. Slide the small, short part of the paper clip right inside that hole on the far side of that other paper clip. Okay. Now the little 4 chain. I'm going to do the exact same thing, and it goes on clear the outside of all those clips. The small part of the paper clip through that hole. Okay? And then they all hang right. And that is the trick to this whole process. Okay. Now I got to do that to the other side. Let's see. Remember, I have the 14 in my hand. I add the 15 first. Then I add the 16 using the little part of the paper clip to slide in, always going to the outside of the paper clip that you just put on, and then here's the number 4 one, and slide it in. Come on. There we go. Okay. And see how they all hang nice and even? That's how you want it, okay? Now, all that's left, because you have already done all your paperwork on these, you add the string. We'll go ahead and do that now. Here it is. Here's my thread. And I'll just do one side. You just take it through that hole there. And you can either just tie it, or like I did on this one, I added a bead on there. And I kind of like how that looks. It depends on if you want it more dressy looking or not. On this one, I'll just tie it. Okay. Get those strings on there. And then the next step is adding a little bit of gold to the paper. Just makes it kind of shine. Looks pretty. There we go. Okay, now I take some of this gold, pure gold it's called, it's the color. And I'm just going to take it and a pretty dry brush, and you just brush it just across, just a little bit on there, just a touch, and just to make it shine just a little bit. And that's all you have to do. Just go down your whole, all your clips, and you are going to have this really pretty garland. And you could do a whole bunch of these all over the tree or however you want to do it. But I hope you really enjoy it. Thanks for watching.